Businessman Jackson. I've just gone to the mailbox and I've received a letter for you. Would you like to open it?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Here you go.
Money.
Money. You're going to give me money? Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
money.
It cost me €5, even though we live in Canada.
Yeah.
All right. Lillian, back up, please. Thank you.
Whoa.
Whoa, what's inside, baby?
What?
Whoa, very nice. Oh, Businessman Jackson, that looks like a beautiful card.
I gotta read the back.
You open it up. Whoa.
A QR code on the back.
The QR code on the back, but let's go open it up and see what's inside.
It's quarter. Why? Oh.
Oh, good job. Okay,
Got
open it up.
it out. Whoa.
Whoa, what's
Two.
in it?
Oh, donut.
What does the front say, Jackson?
I don't know.
Can you read it? No, it says, thank you for your purchase. We're pretending that you've purchased something from me. Well, what does it say on the inside? Who's on the inside?
Mommy.
Oh, I sold Jackson the most beautiful thing, and he wants to show me. I want to show him all of the cool features. So he's going to scan that QR code, and I made him a nice personal message. Can you show me the back, Bubba? Show me the back of the card. Oh, and on the back we have the QR code to the website and our logo. Very nice. What else did you get? Oh, did you get a gift card? What are you going to buy with your gift card?
Donuts.
Donuts. Do you drink coffee?
No.
Businessman Jackson doesn't buy coffee. He only buys donuts and Timbits.
Donut to visit apple juice.
Apple juice. Oh, definitely. Do you like your card, Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this the most.
Oh, you like that the most. of
And
course.
sticky.
And the sticky glue that held it onto the card. That's right.
Do it sticky? No.
Hey guys, this is Tanya from F-Cube. Today I wanted to make a short video to show you how easy it is to personalize a card to send out to a new customer that you may have through your business. So hopefully you've used our affiliate link, you've made your own account on Send Out Cards. So you want to navigate to your account. We want to log in to the account. And the goal today and the example that I'm going to use is someone made a recent purchase. An example might be a new vehicle, something that they're spending a little bit of money on with you, and you want to thank them for that and potentially show them some of the features of that piece of equipment that they may be unfamiliar with. Okay, so once we're in Send Out Cards, what we want to do is go to the card catalog. We want to build our own card. I like to send the 5x7 landscape, but you have the option to pick the portrait as well. Keep in mind which one you're going to send when you design the creative for your card. So we're going to pick the landscape one. It's 5x7. We want to customize it. We have different options. We can send a 2-panel, like a normal card, 3-panel, postcard, flat card, and there's additional options for larger cards and different paper types. The standard paper type is actually really quite good quality, and in the second half of this video, I'll show you what the card looks like once it arrives. So we're just going to click the 2-fold with the standard. And so now what we want to do is start adding our custom creative. And so I've done this previously in Canva. However, you can use whatever program you want. Canva does have a free version that you can use. You can use anything. Just make sure you export the picture in 5x7 in the layout that you would like. So here, an example, I just used one of our websites for an online store, wowfindsworldwide.com. However, again, the example that I'll describe is perhaps someone purchased a vehicle. Obviously, we're not purchasing that from our website. But you can create the creative using your branding, logos, all of the different things that you want so that the customer understands who it's from and can relate it back to the experience that they had. So this is going to go on the front cover. On the inside top, I think a really neat idea is to put the picture of the salesperson that you were working with and potentially a QR code that's going to link to a video, like I said, for a vehicle with some of the different features that you haven't necessarily been able to explore or might that be unique and the customer may not have seen thus far. Okay, so this is just an example of a QR code. The inside bottom part, we're going to customize. So we're actually going to write very specifically in that for the customer. And then with send out cards, the back always shows up as portrait for some reason. So when we are sending out a horizontal card, we just design the back as if it was portrait, but we do rotate 90 degrees clockwise just to make sure that it's going to look right as someone's flipping through the card. You might as well make up something to put on the back. Use the real estate. Here you can see our logo and another QR code that links to our website. Keep in mind as we build the card and when it prints, there will actually be a small QR code down here which relates to the printing process. So with this, you're not going to handle the cards. They're simply going to be printed from your online submission. They'll be stuffed into the envelope and they'll be sent directly from the US location. So there has to be a QR code for them to track this through the printing process and make sure that the right card gets in the right envelope. So just keep in mind that there's a little QR code here. I'll show you that later. But that has to stay on the card. So just when you're designing your creative, make sure that there's a spot down here that won't be covered up. Okay, so I've uploaded my images already. However, if you hadn't, you would just simply click on upload, locate them on your computer, and upload them into your photos. We're here on the front, so I'm simply going to add the creative that I made for the front. Clicking through, this is the inside of the card. So on the top, I want to change the layout or assign the layout. And I want just to put that creative picture that I made with the QR code and my picture, but it could be the salesperson's picture as well. So I'll choose the layout that I want to be this one. Okay, and I'm going to add that here. Now on the bottom part, I want to type my own message, but I want the color of the background to travel through. In this case, I used black, so I know the code for that. It's very simple, but if you have a specific color, you need to know the hex code, or if you don't know the hex code, you can go into Canva or whatever program you're using, and often if you hover over the color, it's going to give you that hex code, the 6 digits that you see there on the bottom. Black is just a bunch of zeros, but you can see the different colors that we have for F cubed have very specific hex codes. So we come back here, we go to background, and I'm going to type in, for me, 6 zeros because that's black. Okay, and once we do that, it should show up as black on our background. There we go. Okay, so now it's black. And then what we want to do is type inside. Okay, so with the type, I have the ability to change the font size. I have a large selection of font options to choose from. I like to choose one that looks like handwriting. So maybe I'll choose this one. And I also have the ability to choose the color. So here, I'm just going to use white, but again, you could use a specific hex code and color that matches your creative. Okay, so I'm going to put, Dear Chris, it was a pleasure working with you and your family to find just the right vehicle and trim level. I hope you are enjoying the vehicle, but thought I would outline some of the unique features which you may not have explored yet. Please scan the QR code above to watch the video. Okay. You can use the rest of this area here if you'd like to ask for a referral, ask for a review. If it's not a vehicle that they purchased and maybe it is something from an online store, maybe you give them a one-time discount code for their next purchase or a referral code that they can give to their friends so that they get a discount. So, things like this. If you could full review online. I look forward to helping for family in the future. Thanks again. We always appreciate your business. Alternatively, with this specific situation, we could have put in a code for like a free oil change or something like that to help drive business back to the dealership. Okay, so I forgot to change the justification on this when I set it up, so I can always just highlight it, scroll up, and left justify it. I can see if the text can be a bit bigger so it fills the space fully. I think that looks much nicer. So make sure the spelling's right, and make sure it says everything that you want. Go to the back. Instead of using send out cards back, we can remove that background. So I just go to layouts, remove background, and we're going to apply our custom background, our back that we made. So here again, you can see the need to have it rotated so that as you're opening the card, it looks right. And here you see that little QR code that again will be used for tracking the card as it makes its way through the printing process. Okay, so once we're done, we check everything, make sure it looks right. We're going to go to proceed to checkout. Okay, here, if we have purchased one of the options to have a certain number of cards that we can send out per month at no additional charge, you will see that the cost initially of the card of $1.50 is reduced to $0. So the options here are $37 a month, and you can have up to 20 cards that you can send out per month, or $97 per month, and you have unlimited that you can send that are personalized like this one. Okay, so we can see the card. You can always view it and edit it if you just wanted to check. It's standard paper and we want it to send immediately. So now what we want to do is consider if we just want to send the card or if we want to add a small gift. So here we're going to pretend again that this person purchased a vehicle from us. We want to include a small gift. Okay, so there's lots of options that we can choose from here for different people. These ones would all be packaged up in a nice box and sent off to your customer with the card. I'm going to send this one to myself or my husband actually. So we're just going to get a gift card. We're based in Canada. We like Tim Hortons over Starbucks. So I'm going to add this as the gift. There are options in the US and different places as well. So you can see this has been added to the cart. So here we can take a look. Because we've added the gift card, there's a small processing fee and shipping fee because of the extra weight of that card, but the card itself is free because we have the unlimited heartfelt cards on our plan. Okay, so now we want to add recipient. We don't have the person's address already in, we just add new address and it would show up like the list of all these other ones. So we're going to search for anything with Chris, and here you can see Chris Mathewson, that's my husband, and we're going to hit done. Okay, so you can see who it's going to go to. You can see the sender information and our payment information. Oops, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll add this back in. I'll edit it out later. Okay. Okay, so we can see the card details here for payment and recently updated this layout, so it looks great. Okay, so we can see the return address, we can see what we've ordered, the card and the gift card, the payment information, and we're ready to go. We hit confirm and send. And once we do that, it tells us that it's been sent. This card will then be printed, stuffed in the envelope, and mailed out. And we should receive it in about 5 to 7 days. And at that point, I'll jump back on the video and I'll actually open the card in front of you so you can see what your customers would experience when they receive and open their cards as well.
Hey everyone, it's Tanya again from F Cubed. So it's about a week since we made those custom cards. They've been mailed off to us and they've arrived in the mail. So let's take a look. Okay, so here we have the card. It's in a nice white envelope, very little labeling on it. On the front, we've got the address and the return address. I just won't flip that over for right now, but it's very, very standard 5x7 envelope. Once we open it, we can see the cards. So it's actually really nice quality paper. And we chose the standard paper at no additional cost. You can see the creative that we put on it. When the customer opens the card, they'll see the picture of the salesperson, the picture of me as we put onto it, the QR code that they can scan to get more instructions or whatever video you decide to upload to that website or YouTube channel. We also decided to include a gift card. Here we have our $10 gift card for Tim Hortons, and you can see the personalized message that we made. So this is really nice, and when we flip the card over, we're able to see how we use the back of the card, the real estate on the back of the card, just to continue with our branding. So here we've got our logo, the QR code to our website that the customer could scan and go from there. So these again are really great cards that allow you to thank someone for making a purchase with you, but then also to continue their recognition of your brand and so that you stay top of mind with them. And hopefully in the future they'll return the favor, give you a review, or if you included a discount code in the card that they can then visit your shop again and use that or pass it on as a referral, for example.